Afternoon, while a flurry of executive orders from the Trump administration are upending the nation's immigration policy, some New Mexico immigrant rights groups say they're now dealing with an onslaught of questions about what it means for hundreds of mixed status families. News 13's Melissa Torres talked to one of those groups today.
That's right. The New Mexico Immigrant Law Center says that these new orders have caused confusion and a lot of uncertainty.
The result of these executive orders will result in families being separated. It will result in parents being deported to their home country and children here in the United States not having their protection anymore.
That is the fear some immigration advocates are now feeling amid a handful of executive orders this week from President Donald Trump, including the administration's effort to change the definition of birthright citizenship.
I think the point of this executive order, in addition to the many other executive orders that have come out over the past few days, is to instill fear in communities, instill fear in mixed status families. And I think that's the point.
Sophia Genovese is the managing attorney for the New Mexico Immigrant Law Center. She says over the last 3 days, their office has been inundated with calls, including some worried about increased rapid deportations.
It now applies nationwide to anyone who is suspected of being here for less than 2 years. And when someone is subjected to expedited removal, they don't have access to due process.
Genovese says the expansion of detention operations and the end of the Family Separation Task Force will mimic what the U.S. saw in 2017.
Families should be preparing for the event of one of the parents being detained, being placed in an immigrant detention facility and potentially deported.
Genovese says while there have been plenty of rumors about raids in New Mexico's, so far, their office has yet to confirm any on-the-ground federal activity.
And I think people should be building people power with one another, community power, because we keep us safe and we need to rely on one another as we are fighting what feels like an insurmountable battle.
The administration has also reinstated the Remain in Mexico program that forces asylum seekers to stay in border cities while their cases are pending. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Melissa. New Mexico is one of 22 states now suing the president for his executive order around birthright citizenship. A federal judge has now temporarily blocked the order while the case plays out in court.